Okay, so we're back, and I did paint the inside, but the light bulb came on, and I came up with a different plan. So let me show you what we're gonna do. Okay, so like I said, I did paint this, so that's ready to be worked. So what I'm gonna do is put a cog there, and hopefully these touch. No, but it's okay. So we're going to have cogs. Everywhere you see one of these holes, there will be a cog. And I want to vary them up so they're not all alike. And I have some other ones if I have to. Oh, that was the right one. Okay, so they're going to go in those holes. And I have these little itty bitty tiny brads to go in them. So they will turn. I mean, you have to kind of turn them, but each cog has a home. Hopefully you guys can see that. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to put each and every one of these in. I'm just going to put the little brad through the cog and then the cog through the hole. And when we come back, we'll be working on the back side. Okay, so hang tight. Oh, well, I'll show you how I do the first one just so you can see. So see how it comes through the back? So we're just gonna, I'm holding it with my thumb, and we're just gonna bend these. Sure, says the lady who doesn't see very well. Okay, so these are bent, and I will probably cover these with glue, and so they do turn. Okay, and then I got the door cut, and the door turned out unbelievably correct the first time, and that's probably why it's gone. Oh, here it is. So we'll have the door here. And we'll have the hinges on this side, and then we'll put maps and different things on this side because we do have a little bit of space there. So when we come back, all of the cogs will be in, and we're going to flip it over and work on the back. Okay, wait for me, guys. Okay, so they are on here, and what I want to do is, again, put masking tape over them. And actually, I think I might put the Tyvek tape over. Tyvek tape? Yeah, Tyvek I think is what it's called. Just because it's a little more durable. And we're not going to have to worry about anything really sticking to this. Well, kind of. The tape. Well, it's alright. I think it should be okay. And that will keep those, should keep those brads from working loose over time. So, ta-da! There we go, guys. Isn't that cool? So when you open the door, and this side will have goodies. It'll have a map tucked in there. I have to mark the actual entrance of the doorway, though, because I don't want to put something on there and have it not stick, you know, when you not be able to close. That would really upset me. So let's mark this. So we know it has to go between there and there. And probably what I'll do is I'll do a little map here. Maybe a little set of goggles here. Maybe a ruler. Just some different stuff on the front so that when you open it, you'll also see some stuff there. So couldn't help it. That's the dollhouse me coming out. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to glue these pieces. And I don't know if I can get the back to stick to this or not. We're going to give it a shot. Probably not. Don't even know if I can get the glue to work. One time I was doing this and the glue came out so fast. I had the worst mess on my desk and on my hands and on my clothes. And so I have learned. Okay, so that doesn't want to work. All right, we'll try a different glue and a different method. What I want to do is make sure that I have all my pieces, but I also have maybe something like this. I want to be able to set that top on it and slide those. That might work. Nah, I'm just going to glue the edges on, and I'm going to go I'm going to go get my gluing jig. I'll be right back. Right now, I'm looking for magnets. I have a ton of them all right here. But I've covered them up. Maybe I can still make it work with clamps. Okay, so here we go. Well, there's one. This is the nicest thing. I use it for my miniatures. So what's going to happen is I will put a bottom piece right here and glue it. And then this will hold it up so that it's glued in the right spot. Maybe I'll start with this side. It looks a little more even. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'm going to start on this side and see if I can't unplug my tacky glue because it dries pretty quick. Does dry quick, unless you want it to, I suppose, and then it tends to be a little slow. Well, I see the pain here. Okay, so it should go now. I probably should use my Fabrifix, but I don't have that much faith in my ability tonight for it not to dry so fast that I can't get this on there. So I want to leave enough room, and I may go ahead and put I have a lot of different stuff that I can kind of go back and forth with on from the dollhouses and the miniatures that I make. Believe it or not, two junk journals kind of like this. I use my paper trimmer a lot, so I want that to kind of fit together. And if it's not a perfect fit, guys, I'm not going to be too upset because I can always come back with the word will come to me. I can always come back when I paper mache it and even that up. So it won't be an issue. And for sure these sides will be paper mache, just for the aesthetics, just so that it's a nice finish. Let's slide that in there and hold it in place. So this is going to need a little time to dry. And once that's dry, then we can flip it around and dry the other side. So I'm going to leave you guys with that because, as I had said earlier, I have to do some scanning tonight and a couple of other things. But certainly, and hopefully this Saturday, I can get caught up. Now, I will tell you, well, no, I won't. Like I said, it won't affect us. October 9th, I'm going to Tucson to the Tucson Time Museum, mini museum is what I know it as, to see the Ara Bentley's, word's going to come to me, Adams family house. It took her 11 years to finish that build, and I get all crazy and hurt because I've only been like 4, maybe 5 years on some of the stuff I'm doing, so she gives me the desire to have patience. Okay, so that's that for tonight, guys. Thank you for watching. I will be back next Wednesday, if not sooner, and we'll work on this a little bit more. I'm going to go ahead and work off camera a little while and hopefully get the rest of the front cover. I want to keep saying door. Front cover made. I do have to make the hinges. Those will all happen off camera, but I'll show you how they work. All right. Thanks, guys, for watching, and have a great night.